Hello everyone, in today's video I will talk about something different that can be very useful to Arduino beginners. This is Elecrow's All-in-One Starter Kit for Arduino. It's an integrated PCB that combines a microcontroller, a few sensors, and some other modules, just like a mini computer. All the parts are internally connected, so there's no hassle of breadboard wiring or soldering. Just power it, upload your code, and the system is ready to run. As simple as this. And the best part is, the CPU can be programmed by Arduino IDE. So watch the video to the last minute because this device is very interesting. Now, let's take a look at this mini briefcase look-alike box. The build quality is good and clean. There's a USB-C port on the right side of the case for power and communication. Apart from this box, you'll get a Crowtail soil moisture sensor, an infrared transmitter remote, a few servo arms, and a USB-C cable. Okay, let's open it and see what we have inside this box, and then we'll upload and run some real examples in the later part of this video. Starting from the top left, we have a relay module which allows you to control high-voltage devices like bulbs or fans using this setup. The module is connected to digital pin 4 of the microcontroller. Just beside that, there's a 16x2 I2C LCD display, already wired and connected to the I2C pins of the microcontroller, which are pins A4 and A5. The LCD can be used to show text, sensor readings, or custom messages from your code. Moving on, we have a servo motor mounted neatly to demonstrate motion control projects. There's a scale drawn around to show the rotation and angle of the servo from 0 to 180 degrees. The servo signal pin is connected to D9. Under the servo, we can see a linear potentiometer mounted on the board and connected to analog input pin A0. It can be used to dim LEDs or rotate the servo. Then we have a PIR motion sensor. It can detect human movement using infrared radiation. It's useful for motion-activated lights, alarms, or room occupancy sensing. The sensor is connected to the analog A2 pin. In the center, we have the well-known ultrasonic sensor. It uses sound waves to measure distance, ideal for obstacle-avoiding robots, parking systems, and smart measurement tools. The sensor echo pin is connected to D5 and the trigger pin to D6. Below the relay module, we see a buzzer and it's connected to pin D3. It can produce signal or message tones. Now, in the bottom left corner, we see a temperature and humidity measuring sensor. The specific model is DHT20. You can use this sensor for building weather stations, plant monitoring systems, or home automation. It is connected to the I2C bus. Beside that, we see a 3-axis accelerometer that can detect angular velocity and acceleration of objects. The specific model is LSM6DS3, not the most common MPU6050 sensor. This sensor is also connected to the I2C bus. Then we have a light intensity measuring sensor. It can detect and measure the lux level of visible lights and show the data. It is ideal for light-controlled projects or home automation. The sensor model is BH1750, and it's also connected to the I2C bus. Now, in the bottom center, we have the heart of this setup. It's an Atmega 328P-based microcontroller, which can be compared to an Arduino Nano or Uno. This is the main processor itself. Beside it, we see an MCP23008 driver IC for LCD control and a CH340C IC for USB to serial communication. Then, at the very bottom, we see 6 Crowtail expansion ports that include 2 analog, 1 digital, 2 I2C, and 1 UART interface. These allow you to connect additional sensors and modules if you want to expand beyond what's already built into the board. Then, at the right side below the potentiometer, there's a 10mm LED connected to D10, a sound-detecting sensor at A1, a push button at D7, and finally we have the infrared receiver sensor connected to D2. The IR sensor can detect signals from the IR transmitter and act accordingly. I'll use this remote for the sensor. In total, this kit has 4 I2C modules, 6 digital modules, and 3 analog modules. Now let's dive into some real-world examples. First, I'll use the light intensity sensor to measure the lux value of my studio light setup. It's an I2C sensor, so it has an I2C address. The address is labeled nearby the sensor. Okay, let's upload my custom code and see what happens. You'll get all lessons, codes, libraries, product user manual, and datasheet on the Elecrow website. I'll also attach all necessary files and codes in the video description. After uploading the code, we can see the sensor data on 16:2 LCD. This is the light intensity or lux value of my light setup. If I cover the sensor, the lux value decreases, and if I add more light, the value increases more. The value is 0 if the sensor is fully covered. That's how the BH1750 light sensor works. You can use the sensor in various light-related projects or automation. Next, we move on to the 3-axis accelerometer and gyroscope sensor. In their datasheet, the sensor is mentioned as the most popular MPU 6051. They've also provided the code of this model. But I found it is the updated and more accurate LSM60S3 model, so I had to install a different library and write custom code for the sensor. After uploading, it shows the 3-axis accelerometer and temperature value on the LCD. The sensor can also show gyroscope value, but the LCD doesn't have any space to show all these. But you can see the values on the serial monitor. This tiny sensor can really measure a lot of data that you can use for your projects or automation setup. Now let's check one of their built-in codes. It's a remote calculator sketch. The IR receiver will receive data from the remote, calculate accordingly, and show the value on the LCD. After uploading, we can see the calculator works perfectly. And lastly, let's check their Crowtail interface and measure the data from the soil moisture sensor. Connect the sensor to any analog port and upload the code to measure sensor data. After uploading, the LCD shows the moisture value of the soil. This value can be used to control water pumps in automatic water irrigation projects. There are various Crowtail sensors and components that you can buy separately from the Elecrow store. I'll put their store link in video description box. Overall, the Elecrow All-in-One Starter Kit is a fantastic choice for Arduino beginners. With 15 built-in modules, no messy wiring, and ready-to-run lessons, it makes learning electronics smooth, fast, and frustration-free. If you want to focus on coding and real project logic without the breadboard hassle, this kit is definitely worth considering. With onboard Crowtail expansion ports, it also supports modular upgrades, making it a scalable and time-efficient platform for both prototyping and STEAM education. That's all for today. Thanks for watching the video, and stay tuned to my channel for more videos.